All right. Well, we thank you guys. And John, it certainly looks like the team made a great selection in these four football players.
Well, that's for sure. They, like I said, they earned the respect of their teammates, and clearly these were the guys that can naturally lead our team, and they've done it on the field and off. And I'm really proud that they're our captains for 2020.
All right. We do have some questions from the people who have been watching at home. And Mike, I'll take the first one. It says, "Hey, Coach Garrett, it's Luke Hensley from Medina High School or Medina High School. He wants to attend your camp in July. What are the plans to still have it?"
Well, no, unfortunately not. Just because of the national and local and state lockdown rules and decisions that and Lafayette has decided to abide by those. So there'll be no summer camps or activities for us, and that's pretty much across the board, the NCAA.
Michael, I think you can pick up a question there.
I'm having a little trouble seeing you, Gary. If you have it, go ahead.
All right. Is the NCAA or Patriot League offering any guidance for how to approach the season, or do you have an opportunity to offer your ideas and your views? The NCAA might allow conferences the latitude to construct their own guidelines. Is that possible? And John, your thoughts on the whole issue there?
Well, it's going to be an NCAA decision, and they're going to follow the guidelines of our nation, of our state and local governments, before they put anybody in jeopardy to come back to start playing. So that's the number one filter and guidelines that we have to go by. And then the NCAA will continue to make safety the reason and the guidelines that they have before we return to play. And they won't be able to do it gradually because it won't be fair for someone in the East to start later than someone in the West. But I believe that nothing has been decided, and they are really taking it week to week based on the information they receive from the national and local governments and the health organizations. But there could be a delay. There could be where you only play conference games is something that we've heard as well. Because I think the number one thing is they want to preserve the playoffs. And how we preserve the playoffs is to be able to name conference winners. In order to name conference winners, you got to play conference games. So a scenario is that if you have to delay it a month, you have training camp in September and you start in October, and then the month of October and then 3 weeks of November give you 8 weekends to play. That is a scenario. Nothing has been decided. But I think they'll do everything they can to have a wonderful 2020 season that works and pleases everyone. So we'll wait to see what happens. And I trust the NCAA, they'll make a wise decision for everyone.
John, we got another question here. It's again from Drew Hensley from Medina again. If guys want to take a visit, college football is played this season. Will you allow high school underclassmen to come for those game day visits, which we see so many recruits at on your sidelines for home games?
Well, it's all based on what the national and local governments allow us to do. And if the NCAA clears us to play and clears on-campus recruiting, we'll certainly invite those prospects. So we'll try to get back to normal as quickly as possible, because it's really, really important for us and the recruit to come to campus. It means that the recruiting is real. We have genuine interest from the player. We have genuine interest from them. We get to know them. We get to spend time with them. We get to see what makes them tick. And we want to find out if they love football and they're competitive and they're motivated by achievement. Because if you have those three things, you're going to be successful at Lafayette College as a as a football player in our program. And so once they give us the go ahead, we're going to have as many of those guys who love football who we're recruiting back to our campus for games.
That's good, John. I have one of my own. I mean, you ended it with 4 out of the last 5 games with W's. That has got to be so big. And these 4 seniors that we're looking at have to just everything's got to mount on that. I mean, 4 of the last 5, you end up second in the Patriot League. I mean, it's time. It's breaking through time, right?
Well, we already broke through in 2019, Mike, and now it's breakout season in 2020, and that's our theme. We can smell it. It's right there. It's right there. We beat Holy Cross at their place, and we know we can do it. And we've won on the road. We've won at home, and everybody's poised and ready to make that second push this year for a drive to the Patriot League title, and we believe we can do it. But that's a long-term goal that's out here. What we're focused on is today and trying to get better each day as a player, as a program, as a coach. And we know that if we do that every day, we're going to stack all those good days together, and we're going to be in a position to go through a great process to put us in position to be champions. So that's our goal.
John, we thank you very much for the time. Mike, I know you and I are ready to get back into the booth and get ready to call some college football. So we hope everything moves in the right direction in the next few months. And we thank everybody that tuned in today. First time we've ever tried this, and I think it worked out pretty well. Thanks to the production of Scott Morris and his gang. They did a terrific job. And John, I think it's only appropriate we end the tailgate the way we started. Give your introduction to your meetings and let the co-captains react.
All right, everybody ready? So this is the way we started. This is the way we're going to end it. Good afternoon, everyone.
Win the day, beat Lehigh.
That's perfect. Oh my, is my reaction to that. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you soon, hopefully, on the Lafayette Sports Network. For Mike, I'm Gary. Thanks for being with us.
Go Leopards.